Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller and part-time photographer. I've been working on cleaning a storage unit out the last couple days. We've got a new video up with all that clean out footage in it. So let me show you some of what we recorded yesterday. Find a friend that has an air fryer and say, what do you do with yours? Yeah, we do have an air fryer, but not one like this. We got a bigger one. This is mini. This is the beginner.
Basically it's the same idea, right?
Yeah. So what do you think about that carload? You think it looks like something you want to get into? You want to open the box?
Well, I haven't seen the carload. You walk in with this air fryer, so I haven't seen it.
I gotta come bearing gifts if I want you to be on camera,
well,
right?
I'll check it out, but I don't know.
I think we should open a box, at least one, because the people want to see you open a box. I think.
Oh really?
My 200 fans.
Oh, you 200 fans?
Yeah, because numbers are up.
Yeah, it must be because of me.
So that was a little clip from the video that was just published of my mom receiving a air fryer and also talking about going outside and opening up a box. We did go and get into a box there, and she opened a big box while we were at her place, and then I opened the rest of the stuff here yesterday. So that's all up on the video, so if you want to check that out, it's a little 5x5 unit. Have a look, watch that video. But let me show you what I've been working on today. So I got a stack of some of those clothes. I've got a nice 5 listings into the small store, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 listings into the big store. So I'm getting some of those clothes listed into the store, but let me show you the big stack that I'm still having to sort out. So I did start sorting these clothes. I think I have 3 big boxes full. Just began that process. I'm going to work on that a little bit more today, find some quality stuff to list. So far I've been happy with what I'm pulling out of these boxes. There's some good sellable stuff, but I'm likely going to have to lot up a lot of the clothes, the kids' clothes, and maybe some of the women's stuff as well. I want to get it online as soon as possible so that I can start thinking about getting that next unit, but that's what I'll be working on today. So I also have these totes here. This had all the listable stuff. I put it, I think, into 4 different totes, so I'll be pulling stuff like that to list into my store as well. So it was a $110 unit, but if you watch the video, I'm calling it a $50 unit now. If you watch the video, you'll find out why. So like I said before, I did get 5 listings in my small store. I just finished that, so I'm going to turn you around and show you those listings. As you can see here, they're kind of just basic clothing, what I like to call bread and butter type listings. They'll sell at a slow sell-through rate, but they are quality merchandise that will make you some money back. I got a pair of Old Navy Capri athletic pants, a nice IOU floral women's dress, a white Alfani 3/4 sleeve women's dress shirt. I think my mom showed that one off. That came out of the box she opened up. This was also in that a Tranquility skirt. Kind of had the shorts on the inside, the shorts lining, kind of an athletic skirt, kind of tennis skirt. And this graphic tank top is kind of said love and all kinds of sweet love and all kinds of graphic like that. A happy little graphic tank top. So that's what I got up in the store, the small store, 5 quick listings. But we're going to keep sorting it out and see what else we have in those boxes. So I'm making some significant progress sorting these clothes out. Let me show you what I've done so far. So this big box here is all sorted out. As you can see, that one is empty. What we got here is the kids' shorts and pants there. These are all kind of adult items. Usually mostly women's stuff, but there's a few kind of designer Adidas kids jackets and stuff in there that I threw that I'll list individually. So when you're thinking about the money you make, this big stack here, you're talking about $5 to $10 profit per item when they sell. That's a significant amount of money. We have some jeans and athletic pants there that we list individually. And then over here we're still working on the kids stuff. We got the short sleeve shirts and the long sleeve shirts that I'll probably lot up, and this is the baby stuff, the little onesies and whatnot. But I still have to sort through these 3 totes. So I think I'm going to transfer those into the big box and keep at it. So I thought I'd give you guys another update. I've been at it for another probably half hour just sorting through these clothes. And let me show you a few items that I found kind of interesting. Over here we have a North Face. You'll find some nicer items usually in a big lot like this. Usually there's a few decent items. This was an interesting one. It's kind of a soft, I don't know if it would be like a sweater vest or something like that. It is sleeveless, so you could wear something under it. But that was kind of an interesting find. And I'm down to just 1 tote. I moved all of the baby stuff into that little tote, got that emptied. You saw this one was empty. So all I gotta do is sort through that and then we're totally sorted out. So when you do something like this, it is a pretty dirty job. So, you know, you can only do it for so long, take a break in between. But usually do it in sections, you know, as you can see I sorted it out in sections. Put all the pants and shorts together and then come back to it at a later time and sort it by size and that sort of thing. So just a lot of sorting through stuff, deciding what you're going to do with it, deciding what is worth listing online, what is worth bulking up, what is worth donating. It all takes time, but at the end of it is a nice paycheck, so you got to just power through it. Like I said, I've been at it probably an hour and a half today just sorting through this stuff, and that's what you have to do with every unit. This one is nice because the stuff is clean. There's been units where everything is dirty and you have to throw everything through the wash. Those are more challenging when you're doing, you know, 6 loads of dirty laundry. But this one is nice. It's nice and clean, just sorted out by size, by category, by item, and we'll work on getting it listed. Let me show you that big stack. This is all listable merchandise over here. So when you see a unit, you know, like that, you think it's all just kid stuff, but here is all mostly probably 95% adult stuff. Women, some men's stuff in there, but dresses and dress shirts and athletic stuff. Big stack, so I can list this stuff all week, not have to buy new inventory. Once I'm done with that, move on to athletic pants, jeans and shorts. And then once I'm done with that, then I have to deal with the kids stuff. And the kids stuff's just kind of an afterthought. Bulk it up, get rid of it at a reasonable price, and it's all profit. So I was going through a stack of old storage unit finds. Look at this, an old Culture Club. Remember those days? Boy George and Culture Club. This is just the front of some sort of magazine, I think. And look at this, a Bo Jackson autograph, Heisman winner 1985, I believe it says there. Look at young Bo Jackson there with the Heisman. That's got to be worth a few bucks. Get that glare off there. Give you guys a look at that. What do you guys think? Does that look like an authentic signature? Looks real to me. Bo Jackson, what a player. Still trying to decide what I want to do with this. My 1988 Seahawks poster here I found at the thrift the other day. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to put it online. I did search online. There are a few, but nothing as nice as this one. It's in pristine condition. So it's about 4:30 now. I've been spending most of the day sorting things out, getting things listed. And I was going to take a break, drop some packages off at the post office. The orders still have to go out even though this storage unit clean out is happening. So I got to run to those orders to the post office, make sure they get out in time. And then I'm going to go on a little run around Lake Patton. So I thought I'd take you guys with me. So let's get in the car, go to the post office, and get some exercise around Lake Patton. Let's do it. Just about a half tote full of orders to drop off today, not too bad. So sometimes when you have piles and piles of work like that, it's important to get out of the house, take a break from it. So I'm going to do that, get out of the house, get some exercise, forget about it for a moment, and then come back and get right back at it. Finish organizing everything and work on getting some items listed. We need a big, well, this isn't even a big clean out. This is a small clean out, only a 5x5. But when you do a clean out like this with a lot of clothes, sometimes you get lost in the organization of everything and you spend too much time organizing and you lose track of listing. You got to keep listing in order to keep that money flowing in. So I've been making an effort to split my time between doing eBay work and organizing, doing this YouTube thing, getting these videos out to you guys. So hopefully you like watching some of these, getting a little peek into how the business is run. If you could take a second and like the video, that would be great. Hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell so you can be notified of my next storage clean out and everything else I'm up to. That'd be awesome. So as you can see, I made it to Lake Padden. I got my orders dropped off. There's quite a few people here, surprisingly, for 5:30 on a Thursday. But I think I'm going to walk down to the lake, give you guys a look at the lake before I get my run in. So let's walk on down there and give you guys a look. So it looks like there's some kind of canoe race going on today. So maybe that's why it's so busy, but here's a look at the lake. Pretty clear on this end. Got the canoeists down that way. Let's walk down a little closer, get you a better look. Not sure if you can see that, but there's somebody flying a drone over that way. So there's a lot of action down here. Drones flying, canoeists.
I like that quote, Steve. That's hilarious. Oh, it's great. Yeah, that was so much fun. It's a good, powerful food thing too. You can get to throw.
So they're out here having a little conversation on the lake. So here's a look at the water's edge right here. If you look at this side of the lake. There's a little wind down here, but not too bad. See, those clouds are pretty over there. There's a lot of action down here. I think I'm gonna head back to the car. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to the car, get my run in before it gets dark. Here's a look at them. They're all taking off, getting across the lake there, doing their thing. Yep, those colors are changing. Fall's here. So as you can see, I made it around. Did about 2.6. I'm going to do a little warm down. I like to get the full 3 miles in. I'll show you this to make sure I'm not fibbing. I'm getting my miles in. I was thinking I've been running probably since I was 14 years old. Only skipped a few seasons. Partially because of this reselling game, these storage units. Had a little back injury, probably 2001, when I was cleaning out a lot of units. Just overdid it, was buying the big units with a lot of furniture, trying to do it all myself. Well, with the help of my dad, who was in his 80s, but overdid it a little and paid the price. But now I'm back at it, being a little bit more careful, a little wiser. But I've been running all these years. So I'm only doing 3 or 4 miles about 3 or 4 times a week. I see some others out there, some people I graduated, Grant Harrington, a Snowmish running company owner, he's out there doing long mileage on those weekends, you know, so I see that stuff, it inspires me a little, you know, he's getting in those 7.5 minute mile paces for that long mileage, so hopefully I can work my way back to that. I don't know, I was never really a long distance runner. I like to do 3 or 4 miles, but I'm still at it. But let's go on this little warm down. Maybe I can show you a little bit more of the lake from the other side. Yeah, I keep waiting for somebody to call me out on these storage units. The last two have been legit. I did find that jewelry in the bottom of those bags. I didn't plant that. I'll never do something like that. So any finds you see in my videos, they're legit, the real deal. Found those the silver in the bottom of the bag. Almost left without that necklace, which was under that box. I mean, that stuff happens. So that's the fun of it, you know, to show that stuff to you guys. So hopefully you enjoy those little finds. Sometimes you can catch some little bunnies here. They like to hang out here and scurry away into their little hiding places, but I'm not seeing any. Maybe they already saw me coming. So this is my little spot where I would catch the herons last spring. It looks like they're all gone for now. Still is pretty nice. It's a good little spot to look out over the lake. A lot of tall weeds here. So it's amazing how quick this lake can go from teeming with animals, new ducklings and herons and all that stuff, eagles, and now I'm not seeing anything around the lake. Very few animals, but we got a nice view still. Let me turn you guys around and give you a look. This is kind of the far end of the lake. It's right before this dock over here. We go walk out on that dock. I'll give you a look from the dock. So there is still a few folks out here fishing, but it's pretty quiet around the lake today. When we got here, we saw those people on the kayaks doing their little races, but they're all gone now. It's pretty still. I'm out here on the dock now. Let me give you a look. We got one lone fisherman out there on the end of the dock. Nice and peaceful for him out there. As you can hear, there's a little trickle of water. This was all dried out before, so let's see that flow over there. Look at that, somebody lost one croc. It's a nice one. Where's the other one? I don't know. Did it fall down there? I don't know. So that's the only water coming out over here. In the wintertime, this is just flowing, the overflow. So we're gonna set that croc up there in case they can't find it. Maybe it'll find its partner. Look at this little log jam over here. Whole batch of logs all stacked up there. So this is part of my warm down. I like to walk this trail. It's off of the main trail, but it does get a little spooky. It's just so quiet over here. You always look over your shoulder here. So up here on my left is my little stretching platform. It's a perfect little calf stretch platform. I'll show you once we get up there. Look at this, I never noticed this. Must be some sort of drainage culvert or something. Just right in the middle of the trail, well, off to the side a little bit. So there it is, my little stretching platform. Get a few stretches there. Look at this edge here, it's perfect. It's not too long. Put your calves right there. If I can do it with the camera. Stretch them out good. Feel the burn, feel the burn. So we're almost done with the swarm down, then we'll head back to the car, get back home and get back to work. This is a little trail up into the other trail. It's kind of a little horse trail type of place. I think they run the horses through here. So if you guys like this little look at Padden, there are a lot of Padden videos on my channel. Last spring I did quite a few hiking adventure videos through here. Showed off this park and a lot of other parks in Bellingham. Still doing those little adventure hikes, and I like to incorporate a little bit of this into my reselling content as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this little look at Lake Padden. The other day I was walking through here in the search and rescue and fire rescue and whatnot. We're doing a little training session right here, right in the middle of everything. That brush between those two trees there. They were doing a simulation, making sure people were trained on how to handle an emergency situation out here. Yeah, at first I walked up and I thought there was some sort of accident up here, an emergency, but then I saw signs that it was just a training session, so worried for a little second there, but they were just training. So there was some drama out here last spring. There was a shooting over by the dog park, and I think there was one person killed. But since then, I haven't seen much drama out here at Padden. It's been pretty quiet. That always happens when the seasons change and People go indoors, hibernate a little bit, don't get out and exercise as much. But I'm trying to make an effort to keep running through the winter. Sometimes I slack off, but once it gets cold, it's tough to get out here. So I usually like to walk this part, and then this last kind of half mile, just jog it out. Get everything out of the muscles so that I'm not sore tomorrow. So I'm gonna put the camera away and jog it out. I'm not gonna bounce you guys around too much. Get back to the car and we'll head home. So we're here at Lake Padden. What's the name here?
Daphnis.
Daphnis is here. And Daphnis is a border collie, right?
Yes.
And how old is Daphnis?
10 months.
Oh, just a youngster then. How's it been so far?
A lot of work.
A lot of work? They're pretty rambunctious, are they?
We have to be with them, basically doing stuff with them 100% of the time to stay ahead of the game.
Yeah, still in the training stages, huh?
Yep.
All right. And this is the other half of the duo here. What is this dog's name?
This is Chloe.
Chloe.
She's 2 weeks younger, so she's 9.5 months.
Daphnis and Chloe. Chloe's a little skittish of me, huh?
I think it might be the camera. I don't know if she's one of those.
You a little bit camera shy? So you said she's 2 months younger?
2 weeks younger.
2 weeks younger,
Yeah.
okay.
9.5 months.
And is she more well behaved, or is she just as wild as the other?
They are well behaved and misbehaved in different ways.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you very much for letting them get on camera. Enjoy the rest of your walk.
Thanks. You too.
So not sure if you can see that, but there are a couple little bunnies over there. I told you about those earlier. There's about 4 of them. Let's walk up on them, see if we can get them. Yeah, they definitely saw me coming. They all scurried away too fast for me to get them on camera, but I want to thank that couple for letting me get their dogs on camera. I spotted those dogs earlier. Beautiful dogs, very well behaved, very soft. So it was cool to get some trail dogs on camera. I was doing that a lot last spring when I was doing these adventure hikes. Getting the dogs on there was kind of fun. So it was nice to get a couple dogs on there again as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, I made it home. I think the plan now is to sort out that last tote of clothes. Well, first I gotta get showered up, I gotta get something to eat, and then I'm gonna sort out that last tote of clothes and get some of that inventory photographed. Some of the better stuff, get some of that stuff photographed so I can get listing it tomorrow. There's always tomorrow new listings that have to go up, new orders that have to be packed up. The struggle continues. But it's fun, so that's the plan for the rest of the night. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you have a second, please hit that subscription button. Ring that bell so you can be notified of all these new videos. I'm going to do updates on all these storage units. So if you're interested to see if I find any other treasures in the mix of all of it, you want to be notified. So hit that bell. Alright, we got the last tote sorted out. The first phase of sorting of clothes is complete. Let me turn you around and show you what I worked on tonight. So I got the shorts and the longer kids pants separated there. These are the long sleeve and the short sleeve kids shirts. Up here we got the athletic pants jeans section for the women's. And this is all listable stuff, single stuff. So tomorrow I'll probably get in that stack and separate them by type to make it a little bit easier to list in the same categories. And then over here, the last box was all baby stuff. So just a little bit of baby stuff, mostly toddler kids stuff. And actually mostly women's stuff there. So pretty good little unit. Should make a lot of money on all these clothes once I get them all listed. Tomorrow, the second phase of sorting begins, and this big stack will be brought into the house and separated by category. There it is. Dinner is served. Gotta fuel up. Good morning. It's Friday morning. Let me show you what I'm working on today. I've got these totes here with all the nice stuff ready to be listed from the 5x5 I cleaned out. So I'm gonna put these all out on this table later today. Here's the little tote of delicate items I cleared off of my shelf, and a few of those items that I have already out here ready to be listed. So I'm gonna go through this, try to get organized, see what I want to list first, See what has the most value, what I want to get online real quick. So that's job number 1. So they always say that thumbnails are important, so I put a little time into creating a thumbnail this morning that will get more notice and hopefully get me some more views. Let me show you what I came up with. So here is my thumbnails for the last 3 videos I've done. As you can see, the one I created with my mom scoping that jewelry. Use those big red letters. Look what we found. So hopefully that will get noticed. I think it does stand out above the rest of the thumbnails, so I might start doing some more graphic thumbnails to get noticed online a little bit more. So you saw job number 1 was sorting out that stuff on that table. Here's job number 2 for today. Job number 2 is sorting out this big stack of clothing by category. We got the initial sorting stage done, but now it continues. We got to bring this inside. We got to separate it by category. All the women's stuff together, kids' stuff together, t-shirts together, dresses together, and whatnot, and so on and so forth. So that'll be quite a chore. That's job number 2, but there's more. So this is all this stuff you probably don't think about when you think about cleaning out a storage unit. You think it'll just be a fun little adventure, go pick up the stuff, but there's a lot more work to it than you realize. Here's job number 3 still sitting here waiting for me to do. Let me show you. So this is a giant bag of paperwork that I have to go through. There's kids' awards, birth certificates, all kinds of personal information in there that I need to sort through, decide what to recycle and what to put in a box to send back to the storage facility. So that has to be done. So on top of all that stuff, I still have to edit this video, this YouTube video you're watching, and also continue to get some listings up into my eBay stores. I've got 3 listings up already this morning, but I want to get some more listed. So the work continues. Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. Oh, I know what you're thinking. All that work to do, and he's sitting there watching YouTube videos. Well, come back tomorrow and see if I got my chores done. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.